Hi Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. These are going to be general messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 9th, listen to me. March 9th to March 15th. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Let's pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card for your crowning energy. Guys, if you watched any of my videos that I posted last night, I started with love and then I segued into the Celtic cross spread. I wasn't feeling it doing it that way. It was just, it felt weird to me. So I'm going to start with the Celtic cross and then go into the love read. Remember, these messages are general. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. Maybe we'll catch your energy the next time. You just want to check your rising sun, moon sign, and Venus for the most complete messages. And always remember, the energies could always be flip-flopped, okay? It could always be vice versa, what we're doing. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle here for our beautiful Virgos. Mending. Mending. Very nice. Nice. Always good. Always good. It's time to mend some rifts and really healing is all about healing wounds and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power, you know, because when we hold on to stuff, it ends up making us the prisoners in our own soul, really. So now is the time to forgive and to release and just to make peace and make amends with others in a way to set yourself free ultimately. So if you've been on the outs with any friends or family members or anybody in work, certainly a relationship, it's time to just iron out the wrinkles and just make amends. If you're feeling any sort of knot of negative energy that's kind of lingering in your life. Now, those of you who are here with relationship on your heart, this is telling me that you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you were to move forward separate or together. You and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is somehow impacting everything that you do, even if you're not aware of it. So that energy really needs to be cleared because it's just how we build energetic blocks, right? So, what do you have to do to bridge that gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound, so you have to ask yourself, what is the right thing to do here? What would love do? Because the only good's going to come out of forgiveness, really. And an honest redressing of what happened. If you're able to do that, you might be dealing with a person you just simply can't have that kind of conversation with because maybe they don't view the reality that you guys shared in the same way as you. It's tough. It's not easy. But that is the crowning. So it's all about mending and healing. Yeah, I like it. So we do have Mercury going direct in Aquarius on March 9th, and that's happening in your 6th house. So on the day of March 9th, guys, just watch out for communication. Watch out for your travel in your everyday from one place to another. Workplace, daily routine, connections. Take care of yourself that day. If you're feeling a little under the weather, see if you could just take a little extra time to tend to yourself, get a little extra sleep. The energy is just going to be super heavy on the 9th. I just want to tell you going in. I usually don't really bother mentioning that, but this has been a very powerful Mercury retrograde, and on the day of it shifting energies going direct, it's always super concentrated, but it's starting on the 10th, it's going to lighten up, and then it's out of shadow by the 25th. So then the coast will be clear, right? And then also, though, on the 9th, we have the full moon in you guys. Now, that's happening in your 1st and your 7th house. Okay, so balance is needed. Okay, good coins. So balance is needed. Balance is needed. Something needs to be changed, let go of, reconsidered, balanced, right? When it comes to your relationships and your sense of self. So this is a great energy to work on who you are in relationships so that you actually have the best experience that you can. How can you show up as the best version of yourself? This is in all relationships. This is a great energy to work on who you are. Great energy to work on a new look for yourself. I just wouldn't buy anything on the 9th. Ooh, these two came out together, and I really can't decipher. So these are both going to be you. The Hierophant reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. All right. And then we have 2 really good days. So if you have to do anything good, try to make it on the 11th or the 14th. On the 11th, we do have Sun in Pisces sextiling Jupiter and Capricorn. That's happening in your 7th and your 4th houses. So great for imagination and creativity when it comes to improving your communication in your relationships and your home. Great energy to decide on a move or for anything real estate related. Really, really good energy. And then on the 14th, we have Mars and Capricorn sextiling Neptune and Pisces in your 5th and 7th. So this is about positive initiation and forward movement in the area of relationships, connection to the kids in your life, and what you like to do for fun. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's see where you are, where you're at coming into this energy. We have you as the King of Cups. This is the energy coming in here. This is a Libra and Scorpio card. So Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It's all about transformation, right? And Libra is ruled by, it's not only about fairness, but it's ruled by Venus. So this Venusian space. So there's some sort of, I'm getting there was some sort of change in your love life. If this has to do with a relationship, this could have to do with a change in your career, where you experienced a change in your career in the recent past. And recent is going to be very relative. For some of you, it's going to be a few weeks ago. For others of you, it's going to be 6 months ago. It depends on how you hold on to energy and what your placements are in your chart. 9 of Coins is where is what the situation is right now. It's where we're at right now. So the 9 of Coin energy is a Venus and Virgo energy. So this is, Virgo is a beautiful earth pentacle energy ruled by Mercury. Okay. Again, Venus is about love, about our self-worth, how good we feel about ourselves being in something. It has to do with our connection to money, right? This is where the coins come in. Right? So I really like this because it's about communicating about what you need emotionally, mentally, and physically, recognizing what you need in the way of money. And when I say what do you need to provide for your life plus some? What is it that you're looking for? And you're getting really in touch with that right now. Really getting very in touch with what it is that you need in order to be able to do and be what you want to be in your life. Now we have the 3 of Coins reverse crossing you. This is the Architect card. This is the card of building. This is a Mars and Capricorn energy. Mars rules Aries. It's all about fresh initiation and putting in the hard work. But I see, since it's reverse, you're wondering if what you're doing right now is able to bring you where you want to go. This is you wondering right now if this relationship that you're giving a shot here, are you going to be able to build with this person? Are they going to be able to go the long haul? Are they capable of putting in the work? That's the big question. Because whenever Capricorn's hanging around and we have that Saturn there, it's about work. And the thing is, it's a beautiful blessing on the other side if the person is capable and willing. But I do get that there is an issue with either willingness or capability. Okay. Crowning energy, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, listen, this is telling me the 6 of Wands is about respect and victory and all of that. But in the reverse, this is telling me you're feeling very disrespected. You feel like you're not going to have what you need and get where you want to go, having it either in this relationship or in this career. It's not going to bring you where you want to go. You're feeling very disrespected. So this may be what needs mending here, for sure. I'm kind of getting that. Because there was a lot of very positive emotion coming into this time. There was a lot of confidence with that 9 of Coin energy, but then there was this realization wait a minute, I'm actually not going to be able to get what I need to get, in this job for my life, for what I envision for myself. Or I'm not going to be able to have the relationship that I envision for myself with this individual. It's crowning. So the crowning is disrespect and feeling this lack of victory. But the foundation is this feeling of this 9 of Cups energy. So 9 of Cups, this is a Jupiter and Pisces energy. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is all about integrity and moving forward, right? And Pisces is ruled by Neptune. It's all about, your dreams. So moving forward to achieve your dreams. Right? In a way that really resonates with you. And you want to move forward and achieve your dreams with that water energy. So it's you want to find a space of feeling like at home, like really in the pocket of whatever it is that you're doing for career, in the pocket of whatever experience you're having in a relationship. You're tired of playing now. You're tired of playing. You just want somebody, to just be on board with you. And you feel like it's That right shoe on the left foot. I always say left shoe on the right foot, you know? Just because the players are in the energy field doesn't mean everybody's showing up and playing the way that they need to be, you know? So now you, right now, I pulled two, so I'm going to read two. The Hierophant reverse and the Knight of Cups. So you're feeling very full of love, very full of hope in the love space, right? Because the Knight of Cups is an Aquarius and Pisces energy. Pisces, again, is about that dream what you're imagining for yourself as far as a relationship, as far as a job, you know, what's really on your heart and on your mind, right? Aquarius is all about, well, we need to do things differently. Let's do things out of the box, right? Because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is all about, all right, boom, let's shake it up. Let's do things differently. And you're willing. I do see that you're willing here, but at the same time, we have the Hierophant reverse, and I feel like this is you reevaluating your belief system and what you think relationships or career, whatever it is that you're involved in, is all supposed to mean. I feel like you're kind of doing a panoramic sweep, actually, of your belief system here, to be honest with you, Virgo. I really do. I just feel like you're redefining what it is that you want in a relationship. And the thing is, I feel like, and I don't get that there's like any malice here, any shady behavior, but this is the way life is sometimes, right? Like, you know, in a relationship, and then you realize it doesn't work, and then, you know, we get older and we change and we have different situations in our lives, and then what happens is we end up changing what our needs are in a relationship. And if we're with somebody who's not able to change with us, that can be a huge challenge. But I do get that there is something fundamentally disturbing you, if it has to do with a career or if it has to do with a relationship, where you feel like your value system is being compromised. And you're really thinking very hardcore about your value system. This is like a sticking point for you, I feel like. Now, the energy that's external to you, is the energy that's external to you as an external influence is the Princess of Coins in the reverse. And this is telling me that you do not feel supported emotionally, physically, mentally. If this has to do with a job, you are not making the money that you know that you deserve. For the work that you're putting in and what you're bringing to the table, you are not making the money. For what you're putting into this relationship and into this connection, this person is not showing up in a respectful way, full of integrity, in the way that they need to be. Now, in your fear position, we have the Princess of Wands in reverse. So this is telling me that you have a fear of delay. You have a fear of like just losing passion for this situation, losing passion for this person, or a fear that they're going to be losing passion in you, for you. Okay, because the Wands in the upright is all about motivation, fast movement, and, you know, lots of motivation. And in the reverse, it's kind of like all those things in the opposite, right? So this is a Scorpio and Sagittarius card about transformation and movement forward. And the fact that it's in the reverse is telling me that you're afraid that it's not actually going to be any different than it is right now. And there's not going to be any real, not effective, but like successful forward movement had here. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this is you truly feeling like there cannot be a new beginning in this situation or with this person. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which does indicate the ending of a cycle, right? One sword at a time, over time. This could be information that came into you. This is a heavy Mercury energy. So some sort of communication, or you just realizing that you can't take how somebody verbally mistreats you. This could have to do with you just feeling very disrespected by somebody. You know, it could be this is a general message, so it could be any of those things. But you definitely not feeling like you want to stick it out in this career. You just don't see how the cycle could continue. So it is ending. There is an ending to this cycle. All right, but there's an ending to the cycle, and this is, it's interesting that we got the Mending card. Now, is it not? Right? Because it's about mending rifts and healing wounds, because I do feel like that's happening here. I do feel like that's happening. What I do like, though, is that, I don't know, it's like you still have your emotions. You're still ready and willing to give. You're ready to work things out. You're not giving up on the idea of relationship. You're not giving up on the idea of a career. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to comment and be like, I am so done with this person, or I'm done trying whatever. Obviously, guys, it's not only a general reading, but it depends what else you have in your chart. Because if, Virgo is your sun, that's like your ego consciousness and the core of your personality. And that's like one room in your house, right? But this is what I'm getting right now. So, yeah, let's pull some energies on this Ten of Swords. What's going on? What led up to this Ten of Swords, please? What led up to the Ten of Swords? Well, obviously, no new beginning, but when... Okay, feeling very confused and conflicted between two paths, two truths. Okay, the Devil in reverse. So that's somebody's addiction coming to light, some sort of imbalance coming to light, something coming to light where there is an imbalance. So it could be addiction to alcohol, to drugs, some sort of eating disorder, addiction to gambling, irresponsible with money, fear of abandonment, fear of intimacy, egomania, some narcissistic tendencies. And I feel like this put you in a space of like, I don't know, like, should I stay? Should I go? Because it's the Two of Swords energy. It's just like, I'm just not sure, right? It's a moon in Libra. Really trying to get in touch with your inner self, right? Trying to tap into, is it fair if I stay in this, right? Because Libra's all about the scales. And in the reverse, I'm getting that you felt very intuitively. I'm whispering, like what? I don't know why I'm whispering. But you're feeling very, very intuitively, Virgo, that there was something really unfair about this. And that's with the Six of Wands in reverse also. Yeah. And just this imbalance coming to light. Yeah, okay. Somebody's ego went amok, or somebody's fears became a huge issue. When we have the Strength card reverse, it's fear. But that could be someone acting literally afraid, or fear that ends up showing itself as like ego out of control, because that is a gradation of fear as well. Yeah. Yep. Listen to you. Queen of Wands, yes. Pisces and Aries, you're all about initiating something to move yourself forward. You're ready to make your dreams happen. You're not sticking around anymore. You're done fighting for this. You're done. You're not doing it anymore. You're done fighting in this job. You're done fighting for this relationship. You're really just so finished, because look what's waiting for you. We have the Sun. Entirely positive. So there's going to be a moving on. Virgo, you're moving on from something, but I feel like there's going to be some animosity in the process, or some sort of rift in the process that's going to require some kind of mending, again, to free yourself from something, and really to identify the lesson that was in this for you. To learn, because whenever we have anything like this, there's a lesson hiding in there for sure, right? Absolutely. All right, so for those of you in the area or open to love, dealing with love, let's pull some general messages for love. Love. Now, this again does not have to have anything to do with the Celtic cross. It can, but it doesn't have to. We'll see how it resonates with you guys. Only time will tell. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's so interesting, because I very much have that vibe. Those last three cards that I pulled, where the Sun was the outcome, I really do feel like that. You're like entering a whole new chapter of your life here, Virgo. It's very exciting. Very exciting, yeah. Dragonfly. Photograph. The Grim Reaper. Okay, the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. Photograph, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia. But the Grim Reaper here, the relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life, and you have that under a new beginning. So let's see what precipitated all of this, because clearly it was something. Okay. Okay, and we'll pull some of these after I read these. All right, so we have here under being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, only time will tell. We have boundary issues are a problem, but this doesn't mean I don't love you. Let's forget all this heavy stuff for one night and just have some fun. Okay, it's somebody, right, not wanting a deal, put it on a shelf, let's just go. We have this missing you. Please stop blaming me for everything. We are both in the wrong. We are not mind readers. Let's tell each other what we need. I resent how much your past has created problems in our relationship. I messed up big time. Okay. So I feel like somebody is wanting to make amends, Virgo, but I have to tell you, I think you are not having it, you know? I think you're ready for something new. I think you're ready for something new. They're telling you that you're blaming them for everything, that, you know, you guys aren't mind readers. Meanwhile, you know, Virgo, you guys are the hermits, right? You're so introspective, you're so intuitive. It's like you guys know, like, there are certain things that you're just supposed to kind of know in a relationship, and I feel like this was missing here. You know? Yeah. Issues from the past, though. Issues from the past were an issue here, and that could have to do with an ex, all the way to, you know, things picked up in childhood that really wasn't even serving them. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, end of a cycle. The Hierophant, really getting in touch with your belief system here. Oh, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Wow. I mean, Virgo, seriously, you are all about like framing a new reality for yourself and tapping into that higher self, that intuition, and not settling for anything less. Really not settling for anything less. You're ready for a new beginning. You're not willing to make decisions and take this person back because they're admitting all of these things. They're like, oh, let's be more open now, right? I messed up. You know, admitting all of these things that could have been admitted, you know, way sooner. Way sooner. Yeah, there's no question to me. I mean, this is very, very clear to me that you're going to have a new beginning. But not with this person. I'm sorry if that's what you were hoping for, but let's pull a yes, no card, because I feel like, let's get some information on a new beginning for you guys. How's that? Since we're doing a relationship read, Spirit, yes, no. Is Virgo going to be meeting somebody new within the next 6 months? Is Virgo going to be meeting somebody new within the next 6 months? Yes or no? I'm not going to honor reversals for this answer, please. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, the sun. So, Leo. So maybe during like Leo time, like Leo's end of July into August. Let's get some information here. Okay, these we're not going to read. And okay, one more. Okay, so I feel like somebody's still going to be in your energy field because we have the card of pain here. The Three of Swords, though, Three of Swords is an interesting energy. It really is. I've been studying it more and more, just from different perspectives. You know, that's the card of pain. Okay, we all know. And I know everybody goes to like the third party situation, and that could very well be the situation. But it really is any third element outside of the connection that you experienced with a person that ended up giving you a feeling of betrayal. So that could be really poor management of money, backstabbing you, anything like that. And the Three of Swords can also mean recognizing that there is going to be way too much drama in a situation and making the decision to turn your back on it. Like there's you identifying that something is just going to be like a little too much for you, and you are just absolutely not going to want to deal with it. Because I feel like that may be the case in one way or another, because I'm getting that the story here, and we're going to read it like this and then come down here and read it like that. The star energy is an Aquarius energy. So this is all about insight plus intuition, right? Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is all about let's do something different to work towards healing, right? So I do feel like somebody is going to be offering you this desire, right? There's, well, request, right? To work on healing something. But you're just viewing the whole situation as just being a little too heavy, a little too much drama with this Three of Swords energy. And the Ten of Wands indicates the end of a cycle, like you once and for all recognizing that this is just too heavy for you and you really need to move forward. And then we have the Ace of Cups energy, and I get that this is where the new person comes in. Okay, I really do like this. I honestly do. Yeah. Is then we have the Judgment card. I love the Judgment card because this is you reflecting on how you're being, how you are in relationships. This is you really looking at yourself and saying, you know what, I really try my very best to do the right thing. That you're very mindful to not hurt people. You're trying to keep your needs and the other needs of people, you know, in mind when you make decisions and you try to execute things in relationships. You may not always feel like that's reciprocated, but you are happy about your role and what you're doing. You're not saying that you're perfect. That's not what it is. All right, but you you're happy with the whatever actions that you had in this past relationship. You're really proud of any transitions and transformations within yourself that you've allowed in the area of relationship. I definitely get that you're kind of hanging with a new truth, right? You have this new perspective, you have this new truth, and you're really all about it. You very much are. Now, we do have the Two of Swords hanging out here, and this is the Moon and Libra energy. And this is you feeling something very, very deep inside yourself, having to do with fairness, having to do with this Venusian space. And I just feel like this is going to be hanging in your energy for a bit, where you feel like this other person that you ended things with, that level of unfairness, that level of disrespect that you felt, it's going to take a little while to clean it out of your energy field. It really, really is. It's going to be a little challenging, you know? It is. But you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on. We have the Knight of Wands here, which is a Scorpio and Sagittarius card. So you're ready to transform and you're ready to move on with integrity. That's what Sagittarius is, moving on with integrity. Scorpio is about transformation. So you're ready to move on. Right? Ready to move on and really work your transformation and give this opportunity a chance to grow and develop. I mean, you can't have a better card than the Sun, honestly. So it seems like you're going to be going through some heartache, where there's going to be some mending for sure. It's going to take a minute for this person to get out of your system, and that's okay. You know, it really is. But I do see you meeting somebody new. And it's going to be really beautiful because it's the Sun, you know. Can't get any better than that. So that is what I have for you, my friends. I hope this was helpful in some way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.